Or you didn't know that?
I didn't know because I did not properly read the label.
Okay.
So what I normally use is a cream. It comes in a large container that's hard to travel with.
Okay.
Okay.
3.4 ounce liquid restriction.
It's a 3 ounce bottle, but it's measured and it's still a big container. But I found from the same company an oil. It was in a much smaller bottle, required a much smaller amount to get the same dose, and I thought this is going to be so much easier to travel with.
Okay, makes sense.
What I did not realize is, even though it's from the same company, one was estradiol and estriol, and the other one, the oil, was just estriol. Now, this makes a difference. Estriol tends to stay localized where you put it on.
Okay.
Okay. And estradiol is more used by the entire system.
Okay. Would you recommend anyone who's looking at switching or doing anything different for traveling is very conscious about trying it out first?
Try it ahead of time. Try it ahead of time. And I had tried it for about a week ahead of time, but it wasn't enough time to give my body a chance to adjust and realize what was going on. So
fair. Okay. And again, it seems like, well, that shouldn't be that. You could do everything right.
Yeah.
And it might have had it, and your individual women will absorb differently.
We also change. Our hormones are like on this chaotic. Well, Mary Claire Haver calls it the zone of chaos during perimenopause, because you don't know which one's going to take this day and when it's going to be a little higher and stuff like that. And so, you know, you just kind of have to be aware of all of the options and learn your body and what works for you.
Well, and lately, you've had a little bit more of an issue with headaches.
I have.
Borderline migraines. And let's just say if we go back 6 months and then go back the previous year or so before that, they've almost been a rarity.
Yeah.
And I know a couple of times you're like, I don't know what's causing it, and you've tried, I don't know which.
So, well, and it kind of depends. I mean, sometimes it felt like it was the progesterone, and sometimes it felt like the estrogen made a difference, and sometimes nothing made a difference.
Okay.
Now, I think, I'm not 100% sure yet. I will update you shortly. But I think that having added in the tiny amount of testosterone will make a difference. And I have changed how much of the estrogen I'm using. I'm using it twice a day.
You're splitting it.
And